Hello people, thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Arya and in this video I am going to show you how I made this adorable Cactuar plushie. This one is inspired on the Cactuars from Final Fantasy X. Are you a Final Fantasy X fan? Let me know down in the comments. I start with the pattern. My Cactuar plushie will be around 25 to 30 centimeters, so I am drawing the whole thing, taking my desired measurements into account. I actually made quite a few patterns until I was satisfied with the result. But thanks to the magic of video editing, I am making you believe I got it right on the first try. I found this fabric at my local store and I thought, wow, it is so perfect for this project. And now is the time for some tracing and cutting. If your fabric has two different sides, pay attention to how you cut it. Here in the video, I am placing the wrong sides together and then cutting. This way, I am making sure I have both the front and the back pieces correctly. It's a bit difficult for me to explain this. I hope that what I am doing in the video makes what I'm trying to say obvious. Alright, here I have the little arms and now it is time to cut the little legs. Here I made some patterns out of cardboard for the eyes, the mouth, and the hairs. And I am going to cut them out of faux leather, black for the eyes and the mouth and brown for the hairs. Before sewing the eyes to the fabric, I glue them and pin them so they won't move underneath the sewing machine. It's sewing time! I had to be extremely careful while sewing these circular shapes, stopping every few stitches, trying my best for them to look uniform. Now I will pin the legs and the arms to the body. Pinning a circular shape can feel weird at the beginning, but eventually you get used to it. Always make sure you pin the edges together. The fabric will take the needed shape. The arms were, of course, much easier to pin than the legs. Now it's time to repeat the same process for the back of the plushie. And I made a mistake here. I sewed the fabric of the arms backwards. I am leaving this mistake on the video because I want to make a point that this kind of mistake is very common for seamstress or people that sew a lot in general. Here is when the seam ripper will be your best friend. Listen to a podcast or watch your favorite YouTuber while you do this because this can take a long time. Okay, so time skip to when everything is already sewn in the right place. And now I am pinning and sewing the pieces of brown leather that will be the hairs. After that's done, I will put the right sides of the back and the front together and try to make them as aligned as possible. This has probably been the most pinning I've ever done in a while. So many needles! 1,000 needles! While I was sewing, I made sure I left some openings for the stuffing that will be added later. And also, one of the openings will be for me to turn the whole thing inside out, just like I am doing right now. Once again, thanks to the magic of video editing, I am making you believe this was a very quick thing to do, but it took me around 20 minutes to turn it completely inside out. With a pen, I am further spreading all of the seams from the inside so the entire shape looks cleaner. And yes, I like to hold things with glue before I stitch them. Okay, it is time for a stuffing party. I began to stuff the limbs first, and then I did the rest of the body. Midway through the stuffing, I used this nice green thread to hand stitch the openings on the sides. Once I was done with the stuffing, I used the ladder stitch to close the whole thing. I decided to make a cute flower for this cactuar since it was going to be a present for my friend. I cut the petals out of this old scarf that seems to be made out of a felt-ish kind of fabric. This type of fabric works perfectly for accessories like this one because it doesn't unravel. I still had tons of leftover yellow fabric from making the Gerudo mask, so I used it for the center of the flower. Now I hand stitch the flower to the cactuar's hair. And she's done! Isn't she cute? Here I want to show you guys the very first cactuar I did. I will call this one a first prototype, and you guys can see how much I improved the version I made for this video. As you can see, the newer version is a bit bigger and also much more symmetrical. The hairs are more proportional, and overall I am very satisfied with the improvements.
See, she loves it.
I love it.
Yes.
It's gonna go next to Banana Coon.
Yes, and what's the name? Do you want to name her? Have a name for her. I don't know.
Stephanie.
Stephanie the Cactuar, ladies and gents. There you go.
Meet Stephanie.
I hope this video encourages you to make your own plushie. Would you like to see me making more Final Fantasy plushies? Or maybe from another video game, anime, or series? Perhaps one day I will achieve the same level as the plushie goddess herself, Falken wolfing. Leave your suggestions down in the comments. All of the links to my social medias are down in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun and nerdy sewing content. See you next time. Bye!